What's up, reefers? Welcome back to another episode of ZTB Boys. In this episode, we're doing an eviction notice. Let's go.
If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell.
So if you guys have been keeping up with the ZTB Boys episode, you know that the Red Sea Max Nano was the latest build that I did. Essentially, I transferred a tank over. If you watched last week's episode, in the tank right now, you have a cinnamon maroon clownfish, a shrimp, some cleaner crew, and a couple corals that I added. But unfortunately, that tank needs to get updated. That cinnamon maroon clownfish is killing everything. So the goal for that tank essentially at first was to be an anemone tank. But if you guys recall, I had that really nice big green anemone. He killed it. So one morning I walked in and he pretty much was in it so hard that he killed it. I mean, there was a huge hole. So I do have another anemone that I want to put in there. If you guys recall, I have the rainbow bubble tip anemone, but I'm afraid to put it in there because I'm afraid he's gonna kill it. This kind of works out because in the frag tank where I keep all my spare frags and the garrote tanks for the zoas, I had a pair of regular clownfish. And those clownfish lately have been hosting all the zoas. So if you guys know anything, that's not a good thing for the zoas. So the ultimate plan is to grab the zoas, to grab the clowns from the 30-gallon long, transfer them to the Red Sea, and then move the cinnamon maroon clownfish, take them back to the LFS. So I've already called my local LFS, Top Aquatics, and they're willing to take them in. Now what I'm gonna do with that other tank, with the Red Sea 20-gallon, the Max Nano, I am gonna replace the sand bed, which will be pretty cool.
I removed all the sand bed, so keep watching.
I've been having a lot of algae issues, not just that, but it was really fine sand, and I had a whole bunch of tube worms and things that I should have transferred. So I'm literally, I removed the corals, I'm gonna redo the sand bed, fill it up back with water, and then I'm gonna introduce back the 2 clowns in there, and that tank should be good as new. The cool thing about the other clowns is I've already had them in a breeder box with an anemone in there. So they're not overly aggressive, and they'll thrive there. So let's go catch the fish, and then let's do the transfer and see how everything goes. All right guys, so the very first step, and I have to get the tools, so I got my net, and I do have my bucket. So I am a one-man show right now, so bear with me. Okay. So here I have my gallon. Let's take it out. Okay, here I got my bucket. I put a towel on the bottom just in case. Let me grab you guys so you get a better look at what I'm looking at. Oh, not the net. Okay. So odds are I'm gonna have to move some of this rock around to get to the clownfish, which is back there. Now he's a gorgeous clownfish, but other than being overly aggressive, yeah, he's also never out. So this tank kind of looks like this always, which is not very appealing. So let's see how I can get this done in one piece. So I'm gonna have to move some of this rock around. And I hate doing this because I really like that fish, but he's been wreaking havoc on the tank. Oh, gotta turn off the pump. Wrong one. Okay, so the lights are off, so this might make it a little easier to lower the stress on the fish. Come on, buddy. Oh shoot, almost had him. Damn it. Almost had him. Let's try to get a better angle. There you guys see him right there. Come on, buddy. Got him. Oh, he got out. Filming and doing this is not that easy. Come on, boy. Got Come on. Got him. Alright, so he's in the net. Everything is fine. I'm gonna try to get some water. That way he doesn't stress out too much. Splash water everywhere. Alright, reefers, so we got him in the bucket. Plus note, the LFS is literally maybe 10 minutes away, so should be fine. Let's get in the car and get it all taken care of. So I'm just now leaving Top Shelf Aquatics. I got some fire. I got some crazy, crazy fire. Can't wait to show you guys what I got. It's not a Zoa. I was blown away when I saw it. Got a great deal, so I had to get it. I did pick up 2 dartfish to replace the clowns in the frag tank, just so I have some bio load. But I'm heading home now, and let's get back in the action. Alright, reefers, so I just got back from Top Shelf Aquatics. I picked up 2 fire fish to replace the clowns that are in the frag tank, and the fish are gonna go in here. So the cinnamon clownfish is already at Top Shelf, so that's all good. So now I gotta drain all this out because I am gonna be removing the substrate. So let's try to get a good angle so we can get a little glimpse to this. There we go.
"2,000 years later."
Alright guys, so I got another jug to finish filling up. All the water is gone. All the corals, inverts are there. Time to remove all the sand, clean the glass, then we'll get back in business. So it's pretty clean actually. Let's start to get the water, back in here, and then we can work on the skate. So before I put any of the fish into the new system, I did add some primer. So if you guys have ever used anything like this, let's see if we get a little focus. So primer is pretty good because this detoxifies ammonia. So whenever you remove the substrate or move anything around really, there is a chance that you'll get a little bit of an ammonia spike somewhere along the line. So hitting it with some prime will detoxify the ammonia and make it very easy for your fish to transition into their new habitat essentially. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Zoa Tank Boys. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. What would be some cool ideas for that reef tank? Hopefully this is the last major change to that system. I feel pretty good. The fish are awesome. And now we can just start adding coral once everything settles down. So till next time, Zoa Tank Boys out.